Many punters would have trouble recognising Bob Skelton beneath this layer of mud. But for Bob and the remarkable Skelton family, it will forever symbolise one of the greatest achievements of his riding career, the time he won the Melbourne Cup. A cloudburst drenched race fans and Flemington in 1976. It also suddenly propelled the 15-1 Vanderham into Cup favouritism.
Reckless on the Vanderham now has joined in, and Vanderham shortly afterwards takes the lead at the 100-metre mark. Vanderham is holding Golden Black at bay, and Vanderham is going to win the Cup. Vanderham's got on to win from Golden Black, a photo for third, give it a kite there.
It was the pinnacle of a riding career that started back on the West Coast after the Second World War. Being thrown off pit ponies from the coal mines was Bob's first experience with horses. The Skelton name was to become synonymous with racing in New Zealand over the next 40 years, as 5 brothers were to eventually become jockeys. Bob is seen here in the red hoops, with trailblazing older brother Bill on the right. Perhaps the racing industry is fortunate the Skelton boys were ever hoisted into a saddle at all. Initially, their father wasn't convinced riding was a secure or respectable career. He must have been reassured as the Skelton brothers started to chalk up the winners. But for Bob, his career hit an early hurdle. He was 7 stone when he went into the army for his compulsory military training at 18. He emerged weighing 8.5 stone and worried he might never ride again. But New Zealand racing records show that he did race, and like his older brother, achieved incredible success. Bob eventually rode 2,129 career winners and won the Riders' Premiership 9 times, the first in the 1955-56 season and the last 20 years later. Among the many big races he won were 5 Wellington Cups, 3 New Zealand Cups and 2 Auckland Cups. And of course there was the Melbourne Cup of 1976. Bob had a very different riding style, high in the saddle and with a loop in the rein. It earned him the nickname Sleepy Bob. But his ability to judge horses and pace saw him record more 2-mile wins than any other rider in Australasia.
Princess Valet and Trelay. Princess Valet got it one again from Trelay, and very close for third and fourth.
Bob had an affinity with most horses, but it was great sensation, a 3-time winner of the Wellington Cup, that he regarded as the measuring stick for all others. Bob also has fond memories of Greyway's win in the Easter Handicap.
And here's Greyway coming for gigantic stride, and so is Kiwi Cam, and Greyway has thrust his way through. Now there's a photo.
To Bob, the key to success on the track was straightforward.
Really keep themselves physically fit and try and work harder and be harder, do things harder than the next person and be fitter than the next person. And also to get on the fast horses.
When retirement called, Bob's passion for racing made it inevitable he would move into training like brother Bill. Bob Skelton considers himself fortunate to have been involved with several champions over his long career. And 20 years after his great Melbourne Cup success with Vanderham, the pair were just as keen to relive past glories.
I tell you what, I wonder if there'll be a spare starting gate there tomorrow.
How do you think it'd go?